How'd you link up with Meek Mill and Dream Chasers?
I linked up with Meek about a year ago. I actually knew him before I was doing music, but I kept bumping into him last year as he was on tour and I was in grind mode trying to network and meet new people, and I kept bumping into him and he said, "You remind me of myself when I was coming up and when I was grinding. Your ambition is crazy, your strive is crazy. I got something for you when we get back home." And not even within a month, we had Powerhouse, which is like our summer jam to New York. It's like our biggest music festival of the year. He was performing and he called me that day like, "Yo, I'm bringing you out on stage and I'm gonna let everybody know that I'm making you the first lady of Dream Chasers Records." And from there we just clicked and we made a movie.
Alright, so talk about the projects you have out right now.
Currently, I just dropped my latest project, which is called In My Own Lane. You make sure you download that. That's on thatpiff.com, live mixtapes, my mixtapes, Mazin.com, anywhere downloadable that you could get the mixtapes. Type in My Own Lane by Lee Mazin. That's my latest project. I got Trino on there, Ace Hood, Marsha Ambrosia, Lil Snupe, rest in peace to Lil Snupe. And right now I'm working on a project with Diamond Cuts, and the whole Dream Chasers will be releasing something next year. So we in the mix of that as well, and I'll be dropping my next individual project sometime around the top of the year. Because this joint is still going, they loving it. I'm getting it on more radio spins and more shows from it, so I'm going to push this one a little bit longer, and then I'll be dropping my next individual project by the top of the year.
What's the craziest Instagram comment you've seen on your page?
The craziest Instagram comment? I get a lot of them, but I don't really want to speak on this. Some of the stuff that they say, sometimes I'll be having to delete it, or I get somebody from my team to run through the comments sometimes, because I got a lot of kids that follow me and some of the stuff they say be a little inappropriate. I can't pinpoint a particular comment, but I definitely do get a lot of crazy Instagram comments.
You like one of the few artists to work with Snupe. Like, what was it like working with him, and like, what was your first reaction when you heard he was gone?
Working with Lil Snupe was actually amazing. He was the youngest member of the crew, but he had the biggest heart, the biggest smile, and the most motivation, the most energy. Like, just being around him, even outside the music, he was a great kid, and he acted his age, but he had the wisdom of a 40-year-old, and I never witnessed anybody have the ability to spit like that off the top of their head, and that was a natural born gift. Like, I actually started off freestyling, but once I seen him, I'm like, wow, this is real talent. Like, he really has a gift. And when I found out, I actually was away. I found out about 7 hours late because my phone was off. I was on a plane, and when I found out, it's still to this day unbelievable, because he had so much ahead for him and so much in store for him that it just like, why take his life so young? He's so young and he had so much ready for him, and everybody was growing to love him in the industry, on the streets, underground, everywhere. He just was making a name for himself, and it hurt me a lot. I just was with his mom recently, and to see her, you know, push her strength and try to be strong and motivate me to, you know, live out his dream. And he gonna live on forever because he got music and he made a name for himself early. So rest in peace to my little brother, Snupe.